Morning, God bless. I want to apologize straight up from the beginning. Oh geez, give me one sec. I gotta fix something real quick before anything. One sec. Alright. Oh, I need something else. Give me one sec. I'm sorry, guys. I want to apologize. Give me one sec. I want to make sure some stuff before anything else. Let's do please hang in there with me, please. I am here. Hey, Johnny, what's up? I had to change the title, my bad. It's not about the conquest. This is actually something very personal. And we'll probably get a little bit into sneakers in this one. But give me one sec. I'm just trying to fix everything up. That way, you know. Give me one sec. Alright. Give me one sec. What is going on? Why isn't it? There we go. Alright. Well, again, I want to say good morning. I want to say thank you for stopping by if you do. And if you're watching this on a replay, still thank you. I want to thank everybody who's been here to support me and everything. I'm not going nowhere. I know it sounds... I just want to come on here and talk about what's been going on with me a lot lately. I've been fighting something for a couple years now. And it's something that a lot of us in this world fight and lose to too also. Luckily, I've had some great support and I have God in my life, you know. That's one thing I do say. I don't want to get all religious because I know religion is something very touchy in this world. But I do. I mean, I can't lie. I believe in God. I do. There's things that's happened to me and He's opened my eyes, and trust me. I don't want to get into it, like I said, like that. But it is, just to let y'all know that's one of my main things that got me over my depression. I've done a lot of things where I have secluded myself from family, from my own wife, from everyone, even my own mother. Depression gets you so hard, yo. And even thriving for my own career, with even on here on YouTube, my mentality was there was such a big wall, like maybe almost an indestructible wall, and I'm telling you, this wall, Donald Trump would have loved to put it in Mexico. No joke. Like, it was so crazy. And it's been hard, I'm still going through it now. I'm not 100% cured. Isn't that? I don't think I'll ever be 100% cured. But as long as, like I said, I have my faith and my family and everyone, now that my eyes are open, I had to go through a lot of hard things to make my eyes open, and I'm happy for it. I just dropped something. Like, 1 sec. Ow. But going back to what I'm saying, if you are depressed right now and going through depression right now, and you're fighting it, but you're fighting it in a way where you're trying to put it in the back burner, or trying to put other things to try to, how do I say, hide it or fight it off, but not like really trying to get rid of it, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what you're going through. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you, I'll tell you what I did. And I think it's one of the best ways. I went to church. I talked to somebody at church. It's hard. I don't want to cry. But it is, depression takes over your life. And please don't let it take over your life. Your life is worth it. A lot of times we think our lives aren't worth it, and it's a lie. In all honesty, life is short anyways, so why not do the best with your life? You've been put in this world for a reason. In all honesty, you have. I apologize if y'all hear something in the background. It's my niece and her daughter. My other little niece. Y'all seen her. Y'all know the little one. She was on the last live. But anyways, I don't want to veer off of what I was talking about. So yeah, I've been battling it for a couple years now, even recently. And sometimes I wasn't even using YouTube to hide it. I wasn't using YouTube to resolve it, and not hide it. And that was my biggest issue. I didn't open my eyes, and I didn't see what I was doing. My wife is one that took most of the hit, because she was the one that was with me the most. And if you see this, if she's watching this, I'm sorry again. I'm so sorry. Depression it's a killer. And if we don't fight it, if we don't get help with it, it could either end up your life or make your life completely miserable for the rest of your life. In all honesty, depression is mental. It is a mental issue. And, a lot of people say that, having a mental issue is a really bad problem. And it's not. It's honestly mostly normal. A lot of people are either depression, bipolar, anxiety, all of that. It's kind of a normal thing. And don't feel bad if you do have it. That's one thing I will tell you. Don't feel bad if you have it. You just find it and fight it. And I'm not saying you're going to get rid of it for the rest of your life, because it's a battle you'll probably have for the rest of your life, but you can have a happier life. Me, I found it with God, in all honesty. I found it with God in church. And that's first of all. And then my wife, in all honesty, she's such an amazing woman, y'all. Y'all don't understand. But something I learned this weekend, we tend to make people gods or try to act like gods for other people when we're not. In all honesty, we're not. As much as anybody try to put that out there, no, we're not. We are people. We have strengths, yes. We have amazing strengths. We have crazy, crazy strengths. You know, but we're no gods. We are kings and queens. Don't get me wrong. We are kings and queens, but we're no gods. We bleed. We all bleed the same, you know. Yeah, man. And to my mother, too. The one thing that a lot of us, if you believe in the devil, a lot of us tend to point it at him and give him credit for it, and it's not only him. It could be him. He could mess with you that way. Don't get me wrong. I'll go into some stories. Give me one sec. It's been crazy. I'm getting a phone call, but I do not want the phone call right now. I'll call him back later. This weekend, my eyes opened a lot, like I said. We have the strength that a lot of us kind of like don't see it. Especially the ones that are going through depression, bipolar, anxiety. I don't have bipolarism, don't get me wrong. But that is another mental. And in anxiety, I kind of have it a little, but it was built up because of my depression. And I don't want to make this live so sad, but it is, and it isn't, because I'm happy right now. I feel great, you know. But at the same time, what my depression has done and what I have done, what I have let depression do to me, I got a lot of work ahead of me. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I really hope everybody watches this, and I really hope everybody, if you do watch this, or if you know somebody who is going through the same issues I have, you know, with depression and everything, you know, share this video with them. Share the replay of the video, because it will be a video. I will leave it up. All my lives I will not take off. I don't ever do that. Everything's gonna keep going from now on. I'm gonna try to go live at least every other day, or at least twice a week. That's my goal. Jeez, I keep dropping my phone. Oh man, that's crazy on there. Is this Johnny? Johnny, if you're watching me still, thank you. It says I have one viewer. Thank you. And that's fine with me. But as long as people get to share this later on, because I know it's pretty early. For me right now, it is 10:45 in the morning. But yeah, so going back to the depression and stuff, it's a killer. And like I said, well, for me, I don't want to get too much into it like that because I don't want to put out too much personal stuff out there like that because it's something I'm still dealing with. And, you know, but like I said, you know, I heard a lot of people with my depression. Especially my mother, you know, it's crazy how that works. And especially my wife. She's had to live with it. And she's had to live with me while being depressed. And me not even, me thinking it's just that, you know, I'm lost. And depression makes you lost. But in all honesty, I just let it get to me and take over my life. And I could have been so much more and done so much more and helped so much more if I wasn't. And my goal now in life is literally to help people. That is what I think I gotta do. I'm gonna come on here and help y'all. If y'all need to talk, if y'all need some type of subject to talk about, DM me on Instagram. Y'all know my Instagram is HenryMr83. And we'll go through with, I'll go on live and you can either talk to me and chat to me on a live or, I don't know, we'll see. You know, even if you don't want to talk on a live, like on a chat, or I'll even help you out in a private video chat on Instagram or, I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I'm here to help. But the thing is, like I said, I chose the route to go with God, and He's helped me a lot. I don't know where my future is going, but I will say this: when I get there, it's gonna be amazing. It's starting to be feeling amazing right now, the way I feel. I feel like £1,000,000. Usually I say 1,000, no, but I feel like £1,000,000 this weekend got off of me. There is one thing missing that I'm working on, and I'm gonna work on. And I'm not gonna say I need that person, or I can't do anything without that person. What I'm going to say is that I want that person in my life. And I want a person back in my life. You know, there's certain people you got to have in your life that gives you that push. And, you know, it's hard to explain, but you know those people that push you to the right direction. You just got to open your eyes and let them guide you too, you know. But don't let them guide you in a way where they're doing it for you, or they're basically, you know, making you or whatever. No, you just got to do it yourself, obviously. You got to be all yourself. Depression makes you depend on everything else and everybody else. No. Depression tells you, you gotta go here, you gotta go there. It's all yourself. And like I said, for me, I'm using God and church. That's me. It's working for me. I'm not saying that it wouldn't work without them, but for me, that's the best route. I'm not trying to be, you know, religious or anything, but that's just what my route was. Because I am religion. I am Christian. I am religious. I will put my foot down on that. But I am still a people person. I love all people. I do. Even though some people can annoy you, but I love all people. I'm here to help. I'm here for a lot of things. I'm still going to be doing sneaker stuff because I love sneakers. Pops, I've been kind of veering away from Pops. There are some that I want. And, you know, I don't know if my future is going to be just sneakers and what sneakers are going to be in it, because I love them still. They're just, it's not a love that's like, it's a material thing, you know? And yeah. Oh man. It's just crazy to think what depression did. It's like I try to explain to my wife. The day that my eyes were open, literally, it was like almost like a movie. And I have to let it out. Y'all know this. It's like a timeline just went like this right in front of me. I was not high or anything. Don't think that. No. I haven't done drugs or drink and wow now. I don't want to anymore either. Jeez, I'm really thinking when was the last time I can, and I can't. I'm talking about months and months. And anyways, again, so there was this timeline, and I could clearly see where I went wrong and how I went wrong and what I did. And I'm like, why did I let this happen? You, especially being a man, this is not a sexist thing, but especially being a man, I'm sorry to say there is a double standard in this life where, don't get me wrong, I don't discredit women that have that strength, but women always have had that strength. It's just, there's certain things that us men and women are meant to do in this world. And that's the problem I think that this world is really forgetting. But anyways, I don't want to get into it. Because again, like, this is about depression. And then from depression, we might go into a little bit more happier things. Because I want to talk how I feel. But anyway, so there's this timeline. I'm seeing everything and I'm like, why? Like, why did I do that? Like, I don't understand why I did that. I don't. And I could see what I was doing is literally, so, like I was explaining to my pastor and I was explaining to a couple people that I'll talk to. And that's one thing that depression helps. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody in the you love, you know. Talk to somebody that you can trust, and talk to somebody like I said, for me, what I did, talk to somebody with a godly background, at least. That's what I did. Because like I said, well, I never said this actually, my bad. I want to retract that. I was born in a Christian home. And I've been in church since I was literally out of the womb, you know? So I am a big believer, you know? But not only that I'm a big believer, but I am still human. I'm still human. And honestly, my calling, I think, is to talk to people and help people out. And y'all probably seen me in the chats. If you haven't, y'all see that I'm not always here about negative. I'm always trying to find a way to help and be straight honest with people. Like, you know, like, there's better ways to do what we're doing on YouTube and to help this community. A lot of people think it's the whole drama thing, and I really don't think it's a drama thing. Drama made it worse, and that's why I'm trying to veer away from the drama, but there are some things that I'm like, whoa, wait, I have to speak, you know? Unfortunately, I've been too late. Like, recently, there's been a lot of stuff that the guys are saying, you know, and I don't think this is the way. I mean, yeah, you're getting the views here and there, but it made me laugh. Not laugh, it made me think really well and I want to shout out to Mr.Skinny, even though, guys, I really want to say something. That's, you know, we'll get to, you know, that's a whole other subject, and I'll talk to that later. But shout out to Mr. Skinny for saying that, in all honesty, when he was doing the whole Ron thingy, it kind of brought down more his channel instead of him growing. He fought for the 10K. He got it. Congrats to him. But in all honesty, we're going to get back to depression, but I'm just veering off a little just to give y'all some stuff of what I'm going to be doing, from now on. He said it straight up, that how that affected his channel instead of improving his channel. And I let him know, at least in my opinion, yes, you're right, it did. The whole drama with that, and then the whole drama with UBK doesn't help me. There's no point of you going. I mean, they're not worrying about you. And to be honest, well, Ron is a whole different thing. He needs something. He needs God's help. He needs something. He needs church, in all honesty. And I know, I don't know necessarily black or African. I don't know. I don't want to be in any way politically wrong, but to the African American community, I would just go that way. They are very strong believers of God, and I think, in all honesty, this man needs it. He needs to at least try it or something. He has kids, a lot of us have kids in our lives. I have nieces and nephews, but they have actual kids. And, it's like YouTube is trying to give us also warning too now. I don't know if anyone who's watching this has a actual channel where they go and make content, but they're actually telling us now and asking us, is this on an all adult proper adult, what's something, is this only for adults? Is this are children and adult able to watch this, and or is this just for children? And I think it's great. In all honesty, a lot of people are mad about it. I think it's actually great. And people are going to start seeing that YouTube is going more for the kids, because the kids are bringing in money. It's not the adults. It's like that in everything. Tony D said it's the best, I mean, not Tony D. Rob said it the best. These new youngins, they're the game now. They're the ones that are running everything on here, and if you can't get them, you're not gonna grow here. And Mr. Skinny got to 10K, and if he didn't get into those dramas, I would bet, and he just stayed in his lane, just like UBK did. In all honesty, shout out to UBK. He let the MD say all he wanted to say, and he just went and started doing all his own thing. Yeah, he probably took advantage of some people and everything, but that's what YouTubers do. I'm sorry to say. If you watch any other type of YouTubers, you'll see some YouTuber complaining that some other YouTuber use them. It's in the entertainment business. People use each other. That's how it is. And then the thing is, how you take it, how they use you is different, or how you use people is different. Still, in my opinion, if you're gonna think that you're gonna use somebody, give them the credit that they deserve. For that don't lie. That's the only thing, is just don't lie. And I know Skinny was talking about that. That's the one biggest reason that he's still so mad at UBK, is because UBK lying. And if UBK is lying, that's on him. You shouldn't stress it. And it is what it is. Keep going with your own stuff. Keep going. You're doing good. He made it to 10K. How long are we at here? I might go for an hour. Don't know. But I'm veering way too off of that. But see, it goes to all of that. That's all a lot of negativity. Mr. Skinny, Zaya, even Rob, you're doing amazing with the UA stuff. You're keeping us informed with that. Stay with that. Zaya, Oh, you're trolling. Yes, amazing. But try to stay positive because you have something going on with your merch. You have a comedy kind of thing. I don't know if you've noticed it yet. You know, please, y'all, try to stay away from the negativity. We have way too much of it already on YouTube. Y'all have actual influence, you know, and I'm one of them that y'all influence. I won't lie. I wouldn't be doing this live if it wasn't for y'all. Just let's try to stay away from negativity. That's what I'm saying. Because I almost fell into it, and I was like, nope, put the brakes on, Henry. This is none of your business. You don't have nothing to do with this, you know. But anyways, going back to the whole depression thing. So all that negativity feeds into your depression. So try to stay away from the negativity. You know, it's hard to because this world is full of negative. I think this world is basically about almost 80% negativity and the rest is positive. And I don't want to go back to the Bible, but I mean to religious, but the Bible does say it, you know, that this is going to start happening to the end of the world. And it's coming. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we even said it, that all types of religions say it. Type of religion, science, everything says that the world is coming to an end. And hey, we don't know when it's going to happen, though. And we'll never figure it out. I'm telling you, we'll never figure it out. I don't care how smart you can be. We'll never can figure it out. If you don't believe in God, you know very well there's a higher being. And if you're trying to hide yourself from it, hey. Yeah, you know, all I can tell you is please open your eyes. Because I don't know, man. We try to hide behind stuff to act like we're happy when we're not. There's so many proof out there about that. You know, how many celebrities, how many scientists, how many people have left letters saying that, you know, they weren't 100% happy, you know? And I don't think, well, me, in my opinion, I don't think I'll ever be truly happy unless I have God in my life. But that's just me, you know. I'm giving y'all what I feel. What makes me feel like happy. I'm trying not to be so, because it's such a touchy thing. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, depression took over me. It's taken over me for a couple years now. I didn't notice. I didn't, guys. Coming in here being kind of all cheery, I ain't gonna lie. It was all up front. It was all up front. I would, after turning out the camera, I'll be a whole different other person. Now, this person right here that y'all see right here, trust me, I'm happy. Got a lot of things to fix, a lot of things to work on, but I'm happy. I am very happy. Am I scared? Yes. But being scared is not bad all the time. Fear is strength sometimes. Just don't let it take over you, you know? And depression, you're not going to beat. Me at least. And I'm here to help anybody. I'm here to help whoever wants to talk, whoever wants to. I don't do too much of the texting, so I don't know if I'm going to give my number out, but we can talk through Instagram or, yeah, mostly just Instagram. Excuse me. If y'all go to my Instagram, y'all gonna see how I put positive verses out there. And it's not to try to influence y'all to get into, you know, that's my religion. That's my beliefs, my faith. It's just a little uplifting stuff that you can read. And trust me, it'll help you. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, depression. Sorry, you ain't winning. Thank you to my wife. Thank you to my mother. Thank you to God. Especially the one and only, at least to me, is God. I'm sorry. It's true. That's my way of going. I advise everybody to go that way, but if you can't, there is still, it's yourself. In all honesty, it's yourself. But like I said, that's the route I went, and I feel great. And I gotta fight to keep feeling this way. Greatest thing I've heard this weekend is we have seasons. My last season, even though a lot of great things happened, it was mostly horrible. But now that season's over. Let's move on to the next one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I just want to bring out positivity and bring out good things. And we will talk about some negative stuff that happens. I really did like talking about that. The high school incident and how high schools are literally gonna have to become like fortresses and for our children. I don't know. Or we might have to just not let them go. I don't know, man. It's what do you do now? It's nuts. But again, like I said, your focus has to be in positivity. And try to focus in your path. And don't let nothing take over your focus. Put it that way. And that's in everything. In your job, with your family, with your friends. And also be careful with who you're around with. That's in all honesty. Because who you're around with can bring you down. Trust me. Yeah, so those are the three main things that you gotta keep focused on is whatever your work, however you make your money, obviously, you're gonna put it that way. Your family, yes, that's a big one. Your friends, those are the three for non-believers. For me, for a believer in the faith, obviously, it's, for me at least, it's God, family, God, family, friends, and the way to make my money. Money is very important in this world. It's how we survive. But like I said, I've worked. Let me get into something real quick before let me veer off a little more. Give it a little bit of a different, like a little drift, I need some water, but I'm not stopping this. Going to what I was saying. Okay, so, oh man, dang, I kind of lost my thought. But veering away from that, like your money can also make you depressed. Your money, you could have all the riches in the world, and you could be depressed. I've seen it in hand. Oh my God. I've known people with money, like I'm talking about, that make six figures, drop all his money, use all his money, have all his money, and still be like, they'll try to travel, when they travel, to try to enjoy and try to they stay, and still in a closet, basically. or they waste all this money for no reason, and then they come home. And I've talked to some people like that. They've come home and they've been like, why do I have all this stuff? One that had that epiphany was, I think I'm using the word right, I apologize if I'm not, was that billionaire. I'm telling you, I watch all types of YouTube. There's another YouTuber I watch, and he's friends with this billionaire, and his name is, oh my God, I forgot, Cyan, I forget his name, but it's Cyan, and y'all can look him up. I follow him too, and this man made a beautiful, huge mansion, one of the most expensive mansions in Dubai. It has all these cars and everything, and even him said, I have all of this, and I still feel empty. Like, why do I have to waste all of this when I could do better with it, you know? And he opened his eyes, and then, I don't want to use him as an example, but I hope he's not acting. I hope it's right. But Kanye, if Kanye is really doing this change, great. This is the thing that really gets to me, is when people try to hate people just because they're religious, or just because they're, have religion in them, or because they follow a religion, or because they believe in God, or they believe in Allah, or they believe in whatever they believe in, Buddha, whatever. And in all honesty, no, who are we to hate? Who are we to judge? We're not. I'm sorry to say, we're not. And just like with this guy, we probably judge him so much because y'all know, if y'all don't know him, y'all would probably didn't. But the people who did watch him sometimes probably judge him like, hey, he's just wasting his money, for what? Like, yo. And then there's the other thing that's like, yo, I wish I had that. One day I'll get there. But the thing is, when you get there, what you're going to do with it, though? Is that really going to make you happy? You having this humongous house, but nothing's in there but material stuff that you'll end up getting bored of, and then you're going to have to go get something new. I'd rather have something that small that is going to fulfill me for the rest of my life than something huge that is empty and hollow and trying to fill it up. Doesn't work. Doesn't ever get filled up if you think about it. But anyways, like I said, depression is that. I want to end in a positive note. I am going at 43 minutes. Thank you for whoever has been staying in here. I don't know if anybody's watching. I still have only one view, I think. Let me refresh and make sure and see. I might not have no viewers. And if you are watching this, please hit that like button. I still like that, please. Oh, geez, why is it saying this video was 3 days ago? It's not. What is it talking about? This is interesting. Let me check something out real quick. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. So, forgive me, whatever. I'm still trying to figure out this live stuff, y'all. But anyways, oh dang, I have nobody watching anymore. It's okay. Again, I said I'll put this on a replay. Like I said, this is not for everybody, and depression is very. But if you do see somebody or know somebody who's depressed, please show this video to them, and I would like to talk to them. There's millions of us who are depressed. Can I help all million? If I could, I would. Am I ready to take the challenge? That's a big challenge to take, but hey, I'll try my best. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll try my best. But anyways, again, depression. It's one of the number one killers in this world. And a lot of people forget about that. But anyways, that's depression. I'm going to end up on a positive note. Yes, I am happy. Okay? I am happy. Got a lot of work to do to get some stuff back. Well, not some stuff, but get some things back in my life that and on track, basically. And one of this is the videos, the channel, and relationships, you know. But, you know, time, give it time. Also be patient. Be patient, everyone. Be very patient. Patient. That quote, I think, is one of the best quotes in this world and will help your life so much. And that's patience is a virtue. And it is so true. And I don't have it, guys. I really don't. I need it done now. And that's my problem, too. And I need to work on that. Yeah. I feel great, y'all. And again, like I said, if y'all feeling in any way, let me know in the comments. Or if you don't want to put it out there like that, DM me on Instagram. I am still on Twitter. I'm only keeping my socials up, my social medias up for the, try to put out the positivity and still promote. And I also, like I said, in IG, that's the easiest way for me right now to stay in contact with everyone. But other than that, we will be, I will be trying to find another way to have it. I might do a type of number where you can actually call me and talk to me. We'll see. We'll go through all that and through all of that and then go from there. But anyways, again, I don't want to go all the way to an hour, but I can. Trust me. I love to talk. And also, this is kind of a therapy for me. I love talking, and it feels great when you talk. Telling you, if you're undergoing through depression or anything, anxiety, bipolar, talk to someone, especially someone that loves you. And in my thing, if you're a believer and if you're a Christian or Methodist or Baptist, go to one of your leaders or whoever you can that you have trust and know that they can guide you the right way. And yeah, but anyways, again, that's what's been going on with me. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, actually. Every time I tell you I have an update and everything, this is part of it. But something happened to me, like I said, this past week. That's why I didn't go live. That opened my eyes big time, and I'm happy it happened. I'm really happy it happened. And I got a lot of work to do. Hopefully y'all support me. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification button. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification button when you subscribe. Because when you hit that notification button, you get notified when I'm on. And yeah, again, check me out on Twitter and IG and Twitter, Instagram, and Snubs. I still use it here and there for my collection. Y'all want to see my collection, my sneaker collection? I still have it. Well, at least some of it. I've been getting rid of some stuff. Go check it out there. And more content coming soon, guys. There is gonna be some sneaker stuff. It's gonna be as much of it, no. But there is still some sneaker stuff because I do love it. It's fun. It's one of my therapies, and it's helped me. But yeah, well, you see, I could go on. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you again for coming through, whoever did. I want to shout out to Johnny for coming through in the beginning. I know it's early, like I said, but this will be going down to replay. And if you're watching this on a replay, please let me know in the comments below and hit me on IG, DM me on IG, and we can talk more from there. If you don't want to make it up there, or if y'all have something that y'all want to talk about, that y'all need help with, I can go live and talk with y'all, or let me know. Again, thank you so much for all the support. Wow, all the support. I think we're at 312 now. Subs, let me see. 313 subs, y'all. I was at 2 something not too long ago. Shout out to Zaya and Rob. They helped me out some. And even I think Mr.Skinny has helped me out. I'm not sure. I know I was part of his highlight on Rob's the other day. I wasn't trying to be negative. I was just telling them. Oh man, that was too funny. I was kind of laughing. I was like, no, man. All I was saying is get away from them and stay away from that, because trust me, that's not bringing you the subs you need. You could have been at 100K if he was positive and these kids, and he latched on to these kids. And guys, one other thing I can tell y'all, stop with that. Try to stop with that profanity, yo. Or use the beep thing. I think you could do it in your live too. Still use the beep thing. I don't know. Because that's gonna stop you a lot, in all honesty. Look at Kais. Kais went more towards PG-13 or PG, and that man is up there, and a lot of people are like that. Tony D is one of the ones that have only gotten kind of away with it. Bull, he was kind of juggling it, and he's up there, but they got lucky, in all honesty. Other than that, the ones that are at almost 1 million, look at Jacques Slay, look at Self Fowler. Them dudes are going up there, and they're not over here cursing themselves out. No, man, I'm telling you. Well, we're gonna get into that later. I'm gonna make another live about that. Oh my God, I am going to an hour. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you, everybody. Again, comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Snaps. Same thing as here, HenryMister83. God bless. I'm out. Later. Peace. And don't forget, God bless and stay positive. Later.